What is up, guys? Today I'm going to show you one of the greatest Mac pranks ever. So the first thing you want to do is go up to your Spotlight and search Apple Script Editor, and you want to click this button, and you should get something that looks like this. So the first thing you want to type in is you want to type in tell application quote finder quote to say quote quote. So anything you type between these two quotes, your computer will say. Like, it will say in that computer voice, anything you type between. So, if you type in, you just got pranked, your computer will say you just got pranked. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to click the record button. And you want to go down to your Finder icon, and you want to right click it, and you want to click New Finder window. And this should pop up, and make sure you don't delete this, and you want to click stop, and once it says Intel, you can delete this, and you want to type in repeat how many number of times. I'm just going to make it 5 because it's my computer and I don't want to screw it up, but for your prank I recommend a good number would be 250. But I'll stick with 5, and make sure you do this or else it won't work. And so the next thing you want to do is you want to click compile, and everything should show up in black and blue. So I'll post everything that I did in this video in the description, so if you don't want to memorize this, you can just copy and paste it from the description into Apple Script Editor. So the next part of this is you can make Apple Script Editor send your victim to any web page you want, and I usually prefer to send them to a Rickroll. If you don't know what a Rickroll is, look it up on the internet. It's where you can exit out a browser and an annoying song plays. It's just really annoying. If you don't know what it is, look it up on Google. And I don't know the exact URL of it, so I'm not going to use that, but look it up on the internet, get a site with that, with a Rickroll in it, and type the whole URL in. I'm just going to make it go to Google, because I don't know the URL. If I could compile, it should show up like this. And so the next part and final part is you want to go to right click your window, and you should get something like this, and you want to go into the dialogs, and you want to click two buttons, two actions, right click it, or left click it, sorry, and you want to type in here. I usually like to type in Happy April Fool's Day. Choose wisely. That's just what I usually go to, because I usually use this for April Fool's Day. And I usually like to type in yes, no. You could type in okay, cancel. And then I usually like to set it to 1. If you set it to 1, the yes button will be highlighted. If you set it to 2, the no button will be highlighted. So you should put in yes or whatever the button here was, and the text you type in here, if they click the yes button, then this will happen. I like to type in that their computer will shut down, which is really funny because 250 Finder windows will pop up, they get rickrolled, and now their computer shut down. You could, if you wanted to be mean, you could set one to shut down and one to open a bunch of other Finder. You could set it to open another 250 Finder windows. You just copy and paste this text into here, or you could just make them both shut down, or you could make one sleep and one shut down. Since it's my computer, I'm just gonna make it I don't know. So if I did that and I click compile, oh yeah, so if you type something in wrong, if you're typing this in and not copying and pasting from the description, something like this will show up. And if you click OK, it should show. Oh, here it is. I didn't put the end quote. And if I click compile, it should work. Yeah. So there we go. So now that we've made the prank, you're probably wondering, so why would they ever click on this? Well, this is probably the greatest prank, part of this prank. You want to go to File, Save As, and you want to title this as whatever icon you want to take the place of. So I'm going to take the place of my Safari browser. As you can see, my Safari browser does in fact work. And so if I make it Safari, save it to a place wherever you could find it easily, and you want to make it application. So if you click save, something like this will pop up, and you want to click it once, right click it, and you want to click get info. The next part is you want to go here to your Macintosh thing, and you want to click in type in the name of whatever application you're taking the place of. Click it once and right click it and click get info, and you should get something like these two. So you want to copy this and you want to paste it here. So just to go over, you click the icon, copy it, click the icon here and paste it. Now if I delete this and I delete this, you should get something that looks like this. So now as I showed, this is the real Safari. If I just put it here, it disappears, and if I put this here, that shows up. So whenever they click Safari, your prank will pop up. So usually what I like to do is I like to either make a spare folder or I just plop this in there, because if they see a giant Safari, they'll probably get suspicious. So if you put in here and you delete this, everything looks normal. If I click Safari, Finder windows will pop up. Firefox will send you to Google. If you did this prank, it should send you to a Rickroll site. And it didn't use Safari because, of course, I deleted Safari, so it used Firefox. Yeah, and then here, if you click this, this is the dialog button. As you can see, it says Happy April Fool's Day, choose wisely, yes or no. And whichever button they click, it will, depending on what action you made it will do that. So I'll just click yes, and as you could see briefly, I don't know if you could see that, a Finder window popped up, and that was the command I did. So thanks for watching. I hope this works for you. It's a simple, really effective prank that you could use at your school, work, anywhere. And make sure you vote for me for the April Fool's contest on Instructables. Peace out.